Good evening, new stylists. We are so excited that you are here with us. So as you are jumping on, comment where you are watching from and please tag your recruiter so that your recruiter knows that you're here and can support you as you are getting started. So welcome. My name is Michelle Zito. I am your company vice president. I've been with Park Lane for almost 10 years now, and I've been in direct sales for over 23 years. And my job here is to train you and to support you and to just help you have a really successful business and a fun time here at Park Lane. So I am so thrilled to welcome you to our team. This training takes place every week at this same time, Tuesday evenings, because it's important that everyone on the team gets the same information. Well, everyone on the team that chooses to engage in this training gets the same information. And that's great for you to know too, because you're brand new and someone may want to join your team. And guess what? They will come onto this very same training next Tuesday and get the same information as you. And you do not have to worry about how somebody joining your brand new team will know what to do or having to train them. They come on the same trainings that you do. So on this Zoom tonight, we're going to be talking about our Rich Rewards program. That's the program that's going to allow you to add up to $1,000 worth of jewelry to your kit every single month, as well as how to introduce your family and friends to your new Park Lane business. And that will include tips for having a super successful launch party. Now, if you already had your launch party, not to worry, because many of these tips will be applied to really any party that you do. And also, I'm going to show you our team resources where you're going to locate all kinds of things that you will find helpful in running your business. So Park Lane is so generous to us. They know that all of us, are always wanting to add more jewelry to our kit. So that's why they have for us the Rich Rewards program. And that's what allows us to add free jewelry to our collection every single month. And that's, of course, in addition to our weekly commission checks. So does that sound good? Are you wanting to earn a weekly paycheck as well as some free jewelry? Let's take a look at our Rich Rewards program. So let me share my screen. And what we're going to take a look at, where I am right now is on the field interface of your website. And the first thing that pops up when you go into the field interface is the Style Boss News. There's the weekly version, that's the loop, and then the monthly version, which is the Style Boss News. And the Style Boss News gives you an overview each month of what is happening in Park Lane world for that month. So after this call, definitely take a look at what the Style Boss News has to share with us this month, because it's sharing about our convention, which is coming up in just a couple of weeks, and all of the special things happening within that convention. And I definitely would love to see every single one of you get signed up for this. For your registration fee, you get a free jewelry package. You get to be in all kinds of trainings and raffles and all kinds of amazing things. So you'll find that info here as well. And all of the things that, even though you're brand new, you are able to earn as part of our convention. You're going to see information about specials. The newest version of the specials will always be in the loop, which is the weekly version. But the monthly version does go over from the start of the month and anything that is happening for the entire month. So definitely take a look at this. They did a little commercial for what I'm going to be teaching at convention, which is fundraising. Okay, so, and you'll always find helpful words to say. Loving this whole section about words to say when doing some reach outs for our customers and for booking shows and shopping with you at this holiday time, considering joining your business, your team. So lots and lots of great info here. So let's take a look at our Rich Rewards program. So our Rich Rewards program, once again, is how we earn the jewelry every single month. So level one, when you submit personal sales of 1,000 net and non in the first 2 commission weeks of a calendar month, you're rewarded with $250 worth of jewelry of your choice. So I'm actually going to stop the screen share here for a second because there's quite a bit of company jargon there that I want to make sure that you understand. So I'm going to read it one more time. Submit personal sales of 1,000, then see this N plus N, that means net and non. Within the first 2 commission dates of a calendar month, you're rewarded with $250 worth of jewelry of your choice. Now, again, I'm going to stop the screen share for a minute because we need to go over some of those things. So the first thing to go over is the N plus N, right? So when you sell 1,000 net and non. So let's talk about what is net and what is non when it comes to our sales. So net sales are the part of a customer order that we get paid our commission on. Most of you are starting at 30% commission, so you get paid 30% of all of your net sales. So let's say your customer, for her order, because I know that many of you may not have taken a customer order yet, but many of you have placed a customer order and you'll know what I'm talking about here. So you know how the customer buying plan is buy 2 pieces at regular price. Those 2 pieces are your lowest 2 pieces, right? So let's say that your customer wants the rodeo earrings and the Dottie earrings. These are 30 something. The Dottie earrings are 22. Those are going to be her 2 low price pieces. The 2 low price pieces on an order are net. You are paid your commission on those 2 pieces. Next, your customer gets up to 4 pieces at half price. Those pieces can be any price at all. So let's say for her half price pieces, she wants a Silverton necklace. Now, instead of this being $50, it's only going to be $25. Her Bodie necklace, instead of 70 whatever, it's now only 30 something. Maybe she wants the Raleigh earrings, and instead of being, I think these are 70 or 80 something, they were going to be half price. And then her Dutton earrings, also going to be half price. All of those half price pieces are also net sales. You are paid your commission rate on every single half price piece that she chooses. Okay, so the regular price pieces and the half price pieces are all net. Now, the normal Park Lane sale is that with a $90 or more purchase, and that's adding, the low and the half, or maybe they're just purchasing one $90 thing, 2 things that happen to add up to 90, whatever it is, with a $90 purchase, they get the piece of their choice up to $200 for only $30 as a bonus item. Now, sometimes, including right now, the special is different. Sometimes they don't have to spend 90, maybe it's 60. Sometimes it's double bonus items. I'm using the standard sale now, and then as the sale changes, we stay informed from the loop what the sale is for that week or that 2-week period or that month, and then adjust our, sales accordingly. But normally with a $90 or more purchase, your customer can put the up to $200 piece of their choice on their order for $30 as a bonus item. So let's say your customer wants the Winnie necklace. This is like a $198 necklace. Instead, she is getting it for $30. So the bonus items are non-commissionable. So the non-items count towards all of your contests. So the Rich Rewards, towards earning your trip. If there's any bonus pieces that we're earning with a certain amount of sales that month, net and non counts for any additional contest that's happening. So that $30 would count as non. Other non-commissionable. Right now, for example, we have all kinds of like special holiday style drops, or you may be familiar. In fact, put into the comments, have you ever purchased as a customer a style drop, a special color impression bracelet, any of like the honeycomb bracelets that have come out, any of the holiday ones? So some of the December ones, right? The Avenue bracelet. This is a style drop. I think this one is $40 with a $40 purchase. This beautiful necklace that I think is 25 with a $40 purchase. These are all style drops. So the way that style drops works is that they are their special price, which can be as low as 15 or as high as 40 or 60, depending on the item. They get it for that special price with typically a $40 purchase. So the $40 purchase is net sales. The price of the style drops, the special, is non. It's kind of the same category as, say, your bonus item. Okay, so that means that if your customer wants to purchase on any of the, a new color impression bracelet, for example, they can purchase the electric necklace. The electric necklace comes in gold or silver. This is the gold. It's $44. So now that they spent $40, they can purchase that style drop or that special color impression bracelet, whatever it is. They are now entitled to purchase that for the special price. So what you're probably noticing is that the desire for a special, such as the $90, the desire to get that $200 piece for $30 is what drives people to spend the $90. The desire to get the new impression bracelet is what drives them to spend the $40. And sometimes they'll spend more than $40 to get those. Sometimes they'll do the two low price pieces. They add up to the 40. And then we ask them, hey, do you want to throw on anything at half price? Because they're entitled to do that. So sometimes you'll end up with all of these crazy orders on the day a new impression bracelet comes out because people want to spend that $40 minimum to get that new exclusive limited edition color. So that's the difference between net and non. Now, the third category of what we have is the sparkle boxes. So can you comment sparkle box if you are a sparkle box subscriber? Remember, we have a monthly subscription that you definitely want to start subscribing from yourself if you haven't done so already. And many of you maybe already are subscribers, but we have two options. This is the standard. So the standard comes in this box, and it is one piece of jewelry valued as high as $80 that your customer receives for $24 per month. Then we have the premium. The premium comes in this box, and this one comes with with two pieces that coordinate with each other. This one like opens on like the side and is so amazing. So this one is two coordinating pieces, all each valued as high as $80, and it's only $39. So it's only $15 more to get this premium than it is to get the standard. I always point that out because it's kind of silly to pass up a second coordinating piece when it's not double the price. Single is $24, premium is $39. There's no additional shipping. It's just the cost plus tax if your state has sales tax. So what happens with this is that on the first of the month, all your Sparkle Box subscribers' credit cards run, and you see all of those sales pop up on your dashboard. So it is a great way to build towards your level 1 Rich Rewards because it's all going through on the same day, the first of the month. So if you had 10 standard subscribers on the first of the month without lifting a finger, you'd have $240 in sales on your dashboard. If you had 10
premium subscribers, you'd have 390, and so on and so forth. Obviously, you'll have a mix of both. So now, what's the deal with net and non? So for your personal commission, Sparkle boxes are non-commissionable, meaning that they will be counted as non. So they will count towards all of your contests, most importantly, your rich rewards, but you don't get personal commission on them. However, whenever you're working towards a promotion or bonus as you build up into the company, you are paid bonuses, and it does count as net towards bonuses, and it does count towards net when you need, for example, 5,000 in sales to promote to area leader. You and your team's Sparkle boxes do count for that. And more importantly, even almost than any of that, is that this monthly jewelry showing up to your customer every single month reminds them how amazing Park Lane is, reminds them of how much they love their jewelry, reminds them that maybe they want to book a show with you. It gives us a reason to make a reach out and come and follow up with them with some customer service. Every month you get to go live in your VIP group and do a styling of the Sparkle box. And sometimes people want to purchase those pieces. They want to add things on, or they just feel so great that now they know what to wear it with. So the December Sparkle box, the standard piece comes with the necklace. So again, standard means that they would get the one piece. And I literally just got this in time to show this to you. So here is the necklace for December, which is the Believe necklace. So it's silver. It's on the same type of chain as, oh geez, what necklace is this reminding me of? I have to think of it. But it's on a really pretty chain. It's got crystals on the front. Absolutely beautiful. So that's what they get with standard. But if they get a premium, then they also receive these earrings. So the earrings are really beautiful for the holidays. And these together are a fantastic. So to get this for $39 really is crazy amazing. So if you have not yet subscribed, make sure that you just go to your own website, click Order Sparkle Box, and start that subscription up. When somebody is a new subscriber, including yourself, then so if you were to subscribe today, your credit card will run today, or your new customers will run today. And then the next time it will run would be on January 1st, and then so on and so forth. People can cancel anytime. It does take a month additional to cancel. So like if someone was to cancel sometime in December, they would still receive January and pay for January, but then February it would be canceled because they order everything a month out. Okay, so that's the Sparkle box, but it is a great business bonus to have lots and lots of Sparkle box subscribers. It's a great way to hit the fast forward button to your level 1 rich rewards, and again to build up all kinds of sales that will bring you promotions and bonuses also. All right, so is everyone clear on net and non? I know that was a pretty lengthy segment on what is net and what is non. All right, now the second part of that said, sell 1,000 net and non in the first 2 commission dates of the calendar month, right? So what does that mean? What are the weeks of the month in Park Lane? So if you can, pull up a calendar, okay? If you can just use the one on your phone. If you're in front of any kind of paper calendar, but pull up a calendar. I'm going to use my phone so that we can go over what are the pay weeks of Park Lane so that you know when promotions start and end and how to get paid. All right. So in December, there are 4 Wednesdays, which means that it is a 4-week month. So pay weeks in Park Lane run Thursday to Wednesday. So that means that week 1 in Park Lane World is December 1st to the 7th. Then week 2 is Thursday the 8th to Wednesday the 14th. Then week 3, the 15th to the 21st, and week 4 is the 22nd to the 28th. So whatever sales you put in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, midnight Pacific is when that closes out the pay week. And then on Friday, you go into the tools of your back office and it will show you what your pay is for the week. So with that, to know when a month starts, you have to know that if first of all, I skipped ahead. The last Wednesday of the month is the last day in Park Lane World. So let's look. What is the last Wednesday of December? It is December 28th. So that means if you submit any sales on December 29th, 30th, or 31st, that will count onto the first week of January, which ends January 4th. Okay. Even if the show was held in December, if you put it in on December 29th, 30th, or 31st, it's going to count towards January. So with that, we know that the last Wednesday of November did happen to be the actual last day. So that was November 30th. So week 1 of December is the 1st to the 7th. And then week 2 is the 8th to the 14th. So I'm going to resume the screen share because now it makes a lot more sense when we say submit personal sales of 1,000 net and non within the first 2 commission dates of a calendar month. You're rewarded with $250 worth of jewelry of your choice. Please tell me in the comments if that makes much more sense now than it did 10 minutes ago. Okay, so let's go on now to the other levels, which don't take nearly as long to explain. So let's look at level 2. Submit personal sales of 2,500 net and non in the whole month, the whole Park Lane month. So in this case, December 1st to the 28th only. You get that month's ensemble of the month. So take a look here on the right. What we are earning this month are the all new Lust earrings. They're set in high polished silver, encrusted with a variety of stone cuts, marquee, pear, radiant, and square CZs. So multi-cut cubic zirconia, that means that these earrings are going to be crazy, sparkly, amazing. And they will be yours free when you put in 2,500 in the month of December, which ends December 28th. Okay, level 3 is when you submit personal sales of 4,000 net and non over the whole month, you get an additional $300 in jewelry of your choice. And you just redeem that right on your dashboard. You pick out the items that you want. You simply pay tax and shipping, and it shows up to your house. So look how much jewelry you can earn just from your sales. That's $550 worth of jewelry for you to choose, plus the value of your ensemble. Pretty amazing, right? Are you excited to earn rich rewards? Let me know in the comments. Now, you can also earn jewelry when you build your team. So in a month where you start 2 recruits that go on to qualify with 1,000 in their first 5 weeks of business, you get to pick out another $300 worth of jewelry. And in a month that you have 4 recruits that do that, you are rewarded with yet another $300 worth of jewelry for a grand total of about $1,100 worth of jewelry plus the value of your ensemble of the month. So how does that sound, everybody? Are you excited about earning some rich rewards, free jewelry, and about a weekly paycheck? Let's talk about it, okay? Let's jot some things down. First, what I want you to write down is 12 to 15 average orders. 12 to 15 average orders. Okay? The next thing you're going to write down is $1,000 in sales. $1,000 in sales.
And then the final thing you're going to write down is $300 in commission. $300 in commission. So, what do these numbers mean? When a show has 12 to 15 orders on it, and I'm telling you, that's a really like conservative number. Many shows will hit these numbers at fewer orders than that, but 12 to 15, that way if the orders are on the low side or people are just buying one single thing, you'll easily hit this. But when your launch party especially has 12 to 15 orders on it, and I know you all know 12 to 15 people with a neck, right? You can expect that that's going to yield you at least $1,000 worth of customer orders, which is going to give you about a $300 commission check, depending on how much is net and how much is non, right? So does that sound good? Would you like every show you do to be about $1,000 to get about a $300 paycheck to start? Because of course, it can go higher, right? You're not going to stay at 30% commission forever, right? But does that sound good? Because remember, your launch party and any party that you do in your own name, you're getting to double dip, right? Because any show that's in your name, not only are you getting the commission on that now that you're a stylist, but you're also the hostess. So your launch party, that entire hostess order, where if you get 10 orders on the party, you get the double free credit, which will be the $500 in shopping. That's really part 2 of your kit, right? Your kit, you picked out $500 worth of jewelry. Your hostess benefits should be at least $500 worth of jewelry. And now you have over $1,000 worth of jewelry to show at your parties and to show at your events and to wear and to enjoy. So that's why when we do your launch party, any show that's in your own name, always be your own best hostess. 10 orders gets the free, gets that double free credit. So whenever you can, get 10 orders on a party. For your hostesses, encourage that, and to your own shows, encourage that. Now, having a successful launch party that your leader is probably doing for you is really great for starting your business off strong, as well as introducing your new business to your family and friends. So let's talk about 3 steps that are going to make sure your launch is a success. Okay, step 1, consider having 2 launch parties. And to those parties, make sure that you are doing a lot of inviting. Okay, consider having 2 launch parties and do a lot of inclusive inviting. Step 2, invite using multiple methods and the right words. Invite using multiple methods and the right words. And step 3 is to fill your calendar with parties. Fill your calendar with parties so that you can get practice, so that you can earn rich rewards, so that you can get a weekly paycheck. Okay, so let's talk about what these 3 steps are. The 2 launch parties. Okay, keep in mind that you can do 2 or more launch parties. That means that maybe what you're going to do is an in-person party with like local friends and family, neighbors, etc. in your home, where people come and try the jewelry on and place their orders with you in person. Maybe you're doing that on a Friday night. And then on Sunday night, you and your leader are doing a Facebook Live party where people from all over can come and watch and place their orders. That's 2 launch parties, right? People have 2 options. Do you want to come in person, or do you want to come onto Facebook Live or Zoom, right? You could also do one on a Sunday night and one on a weeknight. You could do one during the day and one in the evening. But the more times that you are out there showing the jewelry, the more orders you're going to collect, which is going to bump up your first paycheck or all of your paychecks and help you get more new shows booked. Okay, so I love the 2 parties too, because if people say, oh, I can't come on a Friday, Mikey has basketball, you can be like, oh, no problem. I'm also doing one on Facebook Live on Sunday.
Oh, Sundays have no problem. You can watch the replay. You're able to get a yes somewhere in there. Anytime you're thinking, oh, I'm not going to invite such and such, invite them anyway, because somebody who never has money sometimes has money for jewelry. Somebody may want to do some holiday shopping. They may want to book a show so that they can get their jewelry free and discounted. They might want to join your team and start making money. So just invite and let people decide if they can or can't make it. Okay. So let me ask you this as a little aside. How many of you would be interested in a 5% raise in your pay? Would you like a 5% raise? Because guess what? When one person joins you in this business, and fun fact, usually the first person to join someone in the business, the first person to join you in the business is a friend or family member, which is amazing because statistically, people who join with a friend or people who join with a family member statistically do better than people who start by themselves. And that's true of both the new person and the new recruit. So if you're starting only just now, maybe you didn't even do your launch party yet, who do you know that might enjoy doing something fun like this? Because if you start together, you will both do better. In fact, one of our most recent promotions to branch is Tawanda, who recruited her daughter, and now she and her daughter work together. That was the same thing with Sheila. Sheila recruited her daughter. There's a lot of people on our team that have promoted to branch and even area by recruiting a friend or family member. So let's talk about this, because when one person joins you in this business, you're able to get a 5% raise. So let's jot down how do we make this actually happen, okay? There's 2 steps that it takes to get to branch. Step 1 is you have a month in which you sold $1,000 net and non. Okay, so that's one of many reasons why your leader will work with you to make sure that your launch party goes in at 1,000, or that there's a booking coming off of your, there's going to be like a second event to help you get to that 1,000. So sometimes you'll do a launch party and then follow it up with like a messenger earring party, and that will get you to 1,000. Or a second launch party, or maybe your sister or your mom or a friend books from your party, and that will get you to the 1,000. But 1 month where you sold 1,000 is step 1. Step 2 is someone joins your team and then they sell 1,000 in their first 5 weeks. However, of course, we're going to work with that same person with the same way we're working with you right now, and do our very best to have that launch going at 1,000, or the launch in the messenger party, or the launch and the booking, so that then you promote to branch. That brings a 5% raise in personal sales for you. So what does that actually mean? That means that right now, as a stylist, if you do a $600 party, you will be making a $180 paycheck. Now that's pretty amazing, right? Especially so much of it being online, sitting right here. Like I do most of my shows from this very same spot. To make $180 for holding up jewelry and showing it is pretty amazing, right? But you know what's more amazing? Getting a 5% raise and that same paycheck being $210. Because it's not just that one party, right? It's $210 every time you do a $600 party. And it's jumping from $300 paycheck on a $1,000 show to a $350 paycheck. How much can that be at the end of each week? How much can that be at the end of each month? It's a lot of money. So I really want you to think about, who would you really enjoy working with? Who can you invite onto the free necklace call? Please write in your notes right now, free necklace call, Mondays at 7 Eastern. Every single week, our organization holds an opportunity Zoom where people can come and learn about our business. And it's the easiest way for you to share the business opportunity. And every single week, we hold this and somebody wins a piece of jewelry. So
Every single week, you can be inviting people and should be inviting people, because the more people that you invite to listen, the faster you're going to grow and the higher your commission is going to be. Okay. So, you're going to have people also that like ask you questions like, so how's your business going? Or how much was your kit? Or have you had to spend a lot of money? Did they train you on what to do? Those are people that are wondering actually how much they would have to spend on a kit, how much money they need to have ready to start their business. Are they going to be trained in order to know what to do? Those are people to invite to the free necklace call. Those are people to talk to your leader about and say, hey, my cousin was asking me some questions. Maybe we should be talking to her, right? We'll work to get a party booked with her so that we can turn that party into her business, just the same way that many of you joined. Okay. So, all right. That was step one, doing the multiple launch parties, the, inviting. I just threw in a bonus on how to get a raise. So let's talk about that second step with the inviting. Couple of main tips to jot down when it comes to inviting. When you're doing a Facebook Live party and you have everybody in your Facebook group, please do not just hit the invite button and start inviting your entire Facebook list. Facebook marks that as spam. It will not get good visibility, and you'll actually get restricted from how many people that you can invite. So what we recommend, and your leader will share the words, we provide the words to the hostess with the link to the party group in it, so that it sounds something like, hey, Sue, I'm so excited. I recently started a business with Park Lane Jewelry. I'm doing my kickoff party on Sunday the 10th. I would love it if you can be there so I can get your opinion on the jewelry. Here's the party group link. Can you please click this and join on in? That way, they click the party group, which means they are requesting to be entered into that group, and Facebook treats that highly, and it's really good for your Facebook algorithm. And it also feels personal to the person. I know I don't love getting invites where it's just such and such, invited you to whatever. I want a message explaining, what is this? Why are you inviting me? What are the products being sold? Why do you think I would like them? That's what makes an invitation feel special, not just clicking a button and hitting your whole Facebook list, right? The other big tip when it comes to inviting is to never use group text in order to invite. Because here's the thing, when any kind of invitation goes out, whether it's for such and such as grad party, whether it's to go to the movies next Thursday, or whether it's for your Park Lane Jewelry launch party, when an invitation goes out, no's come back first, because people know if they have a conflict, right? So if somebody, sends me a message that says, hey, do you want to go to the movies on the 22nd? I know right away, no, I have Ranger tickets that night, so I can't go to that. And I would immediately text back, oh, I'm so sorry, we have Ranger tickets that night, I can't go. All right. So the no's come first. That is normal and fine. It's just not great in front of 20 other people on a text, because when a bunch of no's come first in front of everyone, now everyone else is like, oh, I'm not going to that. Those no's are fine and normal. Let them come to you individually with a normal text response. Cutting and pasting is not that hard. Send invitations personally to each person. Okay. Does that sound good? Also, anyone who, for your in-person people, for your like locals, maybe you're inviting them to an in-person party, or maybe you're inviting them to a Zoom party or an online party, but you still would like to show them jewelry in person. A great thing to ask is to say, hey, I would love to get your opinion on the jewelry. Would it be okay if I stop by one day next week so I can show you everything? I would love to get your opinions to see what else I should put in my kit. And this is a way for you to get together for coffee or a glass of wine or whatever, you do, and chit chat with the jewelry, let them try it on, get a sense of what people like, because right from there, you're likely to get an order Right from there, you're likely to get a show booked when you ask them, you know what, since you like so many pieces, why don't you let me do a party like this? I'm doing a party right now and I already have $400 worth of credit. Really? Okay. And people will book shows. People might even say, how did you get all this jewelry again? This is my kit. I got it for $99. Would you like some information on that? Wow, I would love to get the $500 worth of jewelry for $99. You know what? Come on the free necklace call. My team does it every single Monday night. I would love for you to join us. Here's the link. See what happens when you start conversations? These are the types of results that you can get from things like that. All right. So far, does this sound like things we can say and do? Let me know in the comments. All right. So let's talk about step 3 as we wrap it up here. Filling your calendar with the number of parties that you want to do. Now, some of you are saying, I don't know how many parties I want to do. Well, let's back it up to this. And this is a really important thing to know. How much money do you want to make every single month in your Park Lane business? If you know that number right off the top of your head and you're comfortable with that, please put this in the comments. What is the number? What is that dollar amount that you want every single month or that you need every single month? It's so funny because I told you at the start of this that I've been doing this for 23 years. So when I started this business, I was a teacher on maternity leave and I wanted to continue to be on maternity leave. But my leave was up and we had to start paying the COBRA on our health insurance. And my husband said, I would love for you to continue to stay home, but the COBRA is an extra expense. So we need you to do something part-time that can make us $600 a month. Then you can continue to stay home with the baby and we'll have this money for the COBRA. I had attended a home party about a year before and the girl had told me, I had hosted one too. She told me that she made $200 at my house. So I was like, okay, hun, if I do this, I guess I can do 3 parties a month and pay the COBRA. So that's what I did. I ordered a kit. I did 3 parties in June of 2000 and I made $604.62. And my husband and I were like, oh my gosh, so this is how it works. You just pick the number of parties that's likely to yield you the money that you need. And my leader knew about how much I would make per party. But then how great that I realized, okay, that means if I do another party or 2, I'll make $1,000 a month. The next month, someone joined with me. And then I'm like, oh, you get paid more for that. So I made sure I kept doing that. And good thing, because I was already pregnant again by the time this all started up. And then 2 years later, I had another and ended up staying on maternity leave for what's now the world's longest maternity leave of 23 years. So the reason I share this with you is that if you share with us the amount of money that you want to make, we can tell you how many parties a month that's likely translates to. And what you can do in your VIP group to supplement your sales and how we can help you build a team. So instead of making 30, you're making 35%, how we can help you move from 35% to 40% plus 10% on your team. That's how you can make so much more money. You can make a lot of money here at Park Lane. If you let us coach you, if you let us help you build a team, and if you share with us what is the amount of money that you need. Because the more parties that you do, the more money you're going to make and the easier your business goes. Because if you're doing 2 parties a week, then you're meeting plenty of people. They're booking the next shows. People this week are booking maybe 3 and 4 weeks out. People next week are booking those 3 and 4 weeks out, and so on and so forth. And your calendar stays pretty smooth. But when you stop and start, or let 3 weeks go in between parties, you have holes in your calendar. That's what we want to help fix if you are wanting a consistent income. Okay? So don't hesitate to ask every single person if they would like to have a show with you and earn hundreds of dollars worth of free and discounted jewelry. That's what I always say. Hundreds of dollars worth of free and discounted jewelry. Okay. You will hear no's. Please do not take them personally. We offer an amazing service. some people want the service and products that we have, and some people don't. And that is okay. Sometimes when people say no, what they really mean is not right now, not necessarily no, not ever. But please don't take those no's personally. So as we wrap it up, I'm going to share the screen one more time so that I can show you some of the resources that I hope you'll find super helpful. I already showed you the Style Boss news from the company. So let's take a look at what you have available to you from our team. So here is our team Facebook group, Team Shine On. I know you're already in here. And what you'll find in here is whatever is happening currently, questions, things that are happening with the team. So you'll see recognition gets posted. You'll see reminders about our weekly lunch and learns on Tuesdays, along with the link that you need. Welcomes to all of our new team members, the weekly prize recognition. So definitely take a look here more carefully to see all of the things that you can be earning and winning and getting every single week. Now, featured at the top, I usually put whatever is the most current announcements. So one of the things that you'll find here that I pinned to the top is the holiday delivery deadlines so that you can advise people properly. What you will mostly find, what's also in the featured, I have here is words to use so that when you are doing your customer contacts, when you're doing reach out for bookings and all that, the words are right here at the top of the group and you don't have to go searching all over the place. Now, what you will find most helpful too are the guides. The guides is basically your Netflix of training yourself in this business, not training yourself, of taking advantage of the trainings that you need in this business. So welcome new and returning stylist. You just did that. You don't have to do this one again unless you want to rewatch. But all the things that you need, like when you're going to do your first party, you don't have to wonder what to say. Here's the party outline. We have this entire thing. This is also in the files as a Word document so that you can edit it and then print it out. But you can just edit in suggestion, like the pieces that you have, and use these exact words when you do your parties. No need to wonder. Okay, just use what's here. You're going to find this to be super, super helpful. All of the things in the guides, a video on how to choose your kit and rich rewards, how to explain the sale, all of these things, you just go right on through it. So you know what? Netflix does not make you money. Binge watching your trainings makes you money. And please, every time you take advantage of something, let your leader know, hey, I looked at the guides, I watched the video for this, or I printed out a show outline, or what do you suggest that I do for whatever. We love answering your questions. We love talking you through these things. The only thing we don't like is when people buy a kit and then enter the witness protection program, okay? Because then we don't know what's happening. When you have a lot of questions, we know you're trying to work. We want to help you, okay? So again, please comment below what you found most helpful about this. Would love to hear your income goals. Would love to know how many shows a week you're wanting to do. And let's get you moving with an amazing business here at Park Lane. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. Thanks for taking the time out to get started in your business.